my sins away. Welcome back, niggas, friends, AI, and aliens, to this particular show where we do the thing. I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
And I am Dominique Malonga, and this is The Read. Thanks for coming back.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is indeed. Why don't we begin with some Black excellence? I think it's still, May.
It is.
And we're going to begin with Jamal Roberts. If you haven't heard, Jamal Roberts recently won a little competition known as American Idol.
Oh, congrats.
Jamal Roberts is the first Black man to win American Idol in over 20 Earth years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The last Black man to win American Idol was a brother named Ruben Studdard.
I was about to ask if it was him.
In 2003. Now, many of you may not remember that win because quite a few of you were not born. And those of you who were may not remember that win because white America refused to accept it and instead glorified a white gay man named Clay Aiken. Not because he was the better singer, but because, well, he was white and obviously gay. Anyhow, Jamal Roberts, as the recent winner, will receive 125,000 United States dollars up front and an additional $100,000 following the completion of his debut album. He was last working as a PE teacher for Mississippi. Crooked letter. I'm back. He's 27 years old and now seems to have a blooming career ahead of him. I saw a clip of this a couple of days ago because, niggas are excited. Happy for him.
Yeah.
Completely forgot American Idol still came on. But I don't know anything. Right now, like I'm out of the loop.
They haven't.
Everything.
There hasn't been a legit star to come out of American Idol probably since Fantasia. So
I mean,
it is. It's kind of like. I mean, I'm absolutely wishing better for
Jordan
this brother.
Sparks
But
did well. Wasn't Carrie after Fantasia?
No. Yes. So you right. So it was Fantasia, then Carrie, then Taylor Hicks, then Jordan Sparks.
Okay.
So Jordan Sparks is the last one I can name after
Jordan
her.
Sparks
I'm looking
is the
at this
last
list.
one I can name.
God bless these people. I'm sure they're extremely talented.
I'm sure they do.
Not know these names.
I was gonna say that one guy from that group, but he didn't win. That one guy from that rock band, I can't think of the name of right now.
Oh, Adam Lambert?
Yeah, no,
Yep.
not the gay guy. Not the gay one.
Oh, Justin Guarini?
No.
He lost to Kelly Clarkson?
No. He was like in a successful rock band. And I feel like the band might be named after him or something. Oh man,
that's all I got. Bo Vice?
No. No.
Well, I don't. I really don't know, but I am wishing much better.
Chris Daughtry is something.
Chris Daughtry.
Yeah, and the band.
Oh, he wasn't even the runner-up.
Yeah, no, he lost.
Okay, I thought you meant he was like second.
Go become huge.
Yeah. No, definitely. So I'm wishing Fantasia, Daughtry, Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson levels of success. Jordan Sparks for you, Jamal Roberts. Congratulations. Yeah.
Also, congrats to a little company known as Capital City Mumbo Sauce.
Oh, so good. Oh my God, so good.
A Black-owned, saucy condiment company from the DMV. It is officially available in Costco stores around the DMV now.
Oh, amen.
Founder Arsha Jones says, "We're incredibly grateful to continue partnering with Costco locations in the DC metro area. Capital City was built to share the culture and flavor of DC with the world. Thank you to our DMV family for believing in us and to Costco for recognizing that excellence has roots and making space for it. I think it's one of the first Mambo sauce like brands I tried because someone brought it to us at one of our live shows.
Mm-hmm.
And from then I was like, oh, this will forever and always be delicious. And I think I just started buying them online.
Oh, it's so good. Yes, I have the regular and the spicy in my cabinet right there.
Yeah, same.
I think Capital City, they might be the only brand of mumbo sauce. I'm not sure that anybody else, makes it and sells it commercially. But
I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm Googling it now and Capital City came right up like, yeah, bitch, don't look nowhere else. So congratulations to them, though. Costco's huge.
Yeah. All right. Let's jump into our pop culture segment that I call the Hot Box, where we talk about whatever the fuck. Former superhero Chris Brown, disgraced street vigilante. Chris Brown has been released on a $6.7 million bail. $6.7 million bail. After being arrested on May 5th and charged with causing grievous bodily harm again. Per the conditions of his bail, he will be able to kick his tour off, his breezy bowl.
Oh, boy.
Like, I don't know. Okay. Which is set to start on the 8th of June in Amsterdam. What a place to start after this. Well, let me see here, because it said his trial. Oh, this is the 20th anniversary of his career. Jesus.
Wow. Damn, I guess it has been that long.
During his hearing on May 16, yeah, we talked about this. His case was deemed too serious, and they pushed it up. Trying to see when he would be going back.
Oh, they didn't set a date for his.
Oh, they haven't set a date for his trial or whatever yet. Chris Brown on May 27th, the ruling was granted at this court, and Brown did not attend the hearing. I did read this. He hasn't entered a plea to charges yet.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything here about when he has to go back, but they did say that he at least gets to start his tour, and I guess that's going to be around Europe, so he ain't going to be far anyway.
Yeah. Well, I had a feeling he wasn't actually going to miss his tour, and I was actually keeping my fingers crossed that, yeah. But I was hoping he would. I'm actually real tired of niggas getting away with shit. Real tired of that. I would love for y'all to face some real consequences, but this will probably be settled. However much money he's making on this tour, he'll end up giving a fifth of it to this man who he beat over the head with a bottle. And then, maybe he'll keep breaking up fights in the Shake Shack parking lot, a la Jonathan. Yeah, but I mean, I guess I'm shocked that I shouldn't be, but I'm shocked that this show in Amsterdam is sold out. Like, that many people really want to go see Chris Brown do anything?
Sweetie, we're outside the club. We can't get in. And we're not interested. I don't know. Okay.
It's just so...
He sold out the biggest stadium in the world twice.
This is what I'm saying. Like, for the 20 years we've known Chris Brown, he's been a menace for like 18 and a half of them.
But for a lot of people, it doesn't affect their desire to see him sing and dance or whatever.
If he didn't, if he wasn't physically abusive to women, then I might feel that same way. Like, if you have a drug problem or whatever, I don't have no problem supporting you. But
I don't think I would.
You wouldn't?
Not like sell out. I have to go see this nigga perform.
Right.
I wouldn't deny that he's good at performing and
well, I don't like his music
talented.
that much.
That's what I'm saying.
That's completely separate.
As of late, I wouldn't be in a rush to see it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
right.
I think I'm as perplexed as you, but
there's millions and millions of people in this world who do not care about how many women whose asses he beats. So
or anybody's.
Y'all got it. Y'all go watch Christopher. I'll be chasing Beyonce. That sneaky little bitch.
Yeah.
What a show. Oh my God. I can't wait to go again. This lady.
Yeah.
Not beating people, not getting arrested, not having to worry about whether she can go on tour because is her bail gonna be denied, et cetera, just singing her fucking songs. But whatever, y'all got it.
My depression and anxiety are so monumentally awful that I went and I sat front row of that concert and I was actually mentally and emotionally incapable of enjoying it. And that's the first time that's ever happened at a Beyonce concert. It was very disassociating, terrifying, and disappointing. Mm-hmm. I'm also so fucked up that I had 4 seats for Kendrick and SZA last weekend and I forgot about them because I was in bed. So missed that show too. Life's a blast. I'm having a great time. Cowboy Carter, but I'm forever blessed. I'm alive and yet holding on. Mm-hmm. Speaking of niggas and being held accountable, I would like to discuss a man named Kid Cudi and how he walked his leather jacket wearing ass into Sean Combs' trial on Thursday and told the business. Walked his ass out of that courtroom, smoked a cigarette, hopped in his whip, and left. So the story goes as follows. Kid Cudi was brought to testify. He was already discussed in this trial because he briefly dated Cassie quite a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. I remember this.
And Puffy was insane. Is insane.
Yep.
So during this testimony, Kid Cudi claims that Puffy broke into his home in 2011 after finding out that he was dating Cassie, right? And he says that he got a call from, I'm not going to say her name, okay? But he got a call from Puffy's assistant.
Mm-hmm. She just testified too.
So. Yeah.
And laid it all out.
And basically she said that she called him, or he said that she had called him and said that she was in his house with Puffy and an affiliate.
Yeah.
And basically letting him know that they were in the house and she didn't want to be, like she was essentially forced to come with them.
Right.
And so he says he drove home and on the way there, he calls Puffy and says, "Why are you in my house?" And Puffy calmly responds, "I want to talk to you." Cudi then says when he arrived home to confront him that Puffy was not there, but he noticed that his dog was locked in the bathroom and that a bunch of Christmas gifts meant for his family members were opened.
Yeah.
What a fucking nutcase. So then a couple of weeks later.
Whew, touching my dog would have sent me into the strap.
Oh, murder.
I come home and you've opened up all the Christmas presents for my people and locked Lainey in a bathroom. Only God could keep me from slitting your throat. And I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Do not play with my dog. I am one of those people. I absolutely will think about the consequences later.
Sinners. What was that? What was the Chinese woman name in sentence again?
Don't do that because I don't remember. Grace. Grace, because wasn't nobody giving her none.
You're the one who pointed out to me the irony or coincidence in that name. Yeah, okay, let me continue. So then he
Right.
says, a couple weeks later, his Porsche was caught on fire. His Porsche caught on fire. Um, and they found a Molotov cocktail, like the bottle, in like the passenger seat or something. So obviously somebody set this on fire. At that point, he's like, okay, this is too much. This thing is fucking, we need to talk. He met up with Puffy the following day at a hotel in Los Angeles. And apparently they had like a pretty civil conversation and understanding when it came to Cassie or whatever. And then towards the end of the conversation, when they like, I guess shook hands or whatever to go their separate ways, Cuddy said something about like, well, what's gonna happen with what are we gonna do with my car? Something like that. And he says, Diddy coldly looked at him and responded, I don't know what you're talking about. But then many years later, I guess at a party or something, approached him and apologized, quote unquote, for everything.
Right.
That's about as much as I remember. They said after he did his testimony or whatever, he hopped up, didn't look at the nigga, and just
correct
left. But another thing I found interesting about this is that Brian Steele, who is now representing Puffy, I was gonna say maybe interesting decision, but not really interesting. He's a fucking lawyer for a dirtbag. Like, of course he's gonna say it's
he's doing whatever he can.
Like, what?
Right.
But he tried to when he was like cross-examining him or whatever they call it, he asked Cuddy something about Cassie if she was like living a double life. And Cuddy responded yes, essentially because he says that when he first started dating Cassie, he thought that she had broken up with Puffy. But in fact, like, she had a burner phone so she could deal with him, and she hadn't broken things off with him at the time. So the attorney tried to use that as a way of saying, oh, well, Cassie was living a double life then, as a way to try and, I guess, villainize her. Okay, quick, Ryan. Two things. One, quite normal for someone in an abusive relationship to kind of squirrel things away and to be very secretive about things, especially very personal things like that, because in many cases they're afraid of the person you're representing or the type of person that you're representing, or they're afraid of how that person will react. That's one. Two, even if this person was living a double life, fucking both these niggas on the same night for 3-4 weeks straight, where's the part where there's an excuse for this nigga breaking into that man's house, locking his dog up, opening his Christmas gifts, allegedly and quite possibly setting his car on fire and threatening his life?
In addition to the hundreds of other allegations, like none of her trying to leave Puffy and fucking Kid Cudi at the same time does not justify none of that shit.
Like, so, where are you going?
I'm sure the attorney framed it like that deliberately to try to, I don't know. Never mind. I was about to say, do you really think the jury's gonna be like, oh, well, she had another boyfriend, so not guilty? I mean, they might. They really
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all hate women enough to do it. But
exactly.
Because nobody is questioning whether Puffy fucked anybody else. Like, that's been established. But she had one little boyfriend and now you blowing up cars? All right. I remember this.
Mind you, she left the nigga and went back to Puffy. Yeah.
Right. I fully remember when it happened, niggas being like, yeah, Puffy blew up Kid Cudi's car and thinking, Puffy? This is back when I was like, ain't no... that little nigga, look, take that nigga. Like, they just talking on the track and ruining the songs by insisting on having some little whack ass, 8-bar verse. It was hard for me to picture. But over the past 10, 15 years, things have become a lot more clear. that that image of Puffy, that was very deliberately constructed so that would be how those of us who aren't from, where he grew up, aren't from New York, weren't really familiar in the mix would have, that you would doubt that you would be like, can't be the little nigga that be scooting around in the background of them videos. But yes, it is the little nigga that be scooting around in the background of them videos. Yes, it absolutely can be. When I saw that documentary about how he grew up, every single question I had about Puffy was answered. And I do mean everyone. As with all these degrees I got, that's literally, for most of y'all, actually, all I need to hear is the story of your childhood. And everything you do now makes complete sense. So I wasn't, that answered every question for me, but it might explain things. It doesn't excuse them. So this trial can just keep on going. I'm ready to see this nigga found guilty. And then I'm curious to see what kind of punishment he's going to get. Because if Chris Brown has dodged accountability off and on for the past 20 years. Justin Timberlake just had a DUI and is still out here. Justin Bieber, I don't know what the fuck that nigga's doing. Have you heard about Justin Bieber? This nigga.
He needs help.
I think the people said he is on drugs and
probably, but I mean,
and probably some mental illness and stuff going on there.
I think that is probably
that nigga's crashing. Well, untreated mental illness and illicit drug abuse equals somebody's going to have to take your phone and your freedom. Yeah. Because you are wild. Anyway, we've seen less powerful, less rich men get away with shit like this over and over and over and over and over. Never really faced. Chris went to jail for like a year or so, maybe. Whenever that was.
I forgot he did go to jail.
I think it was less than a year. Remember, because he was like a little chunky when he got out. And he lost that weight in like 3 months.
Yeah,
but
I forgot.
I just would not. I don't want to see it, but I would not be surprised if he was found guilty and then it was just like, oh well, whatever.
Thanks for coming.
Probation for the next 15 years and pay restitution and damages in this amount and fines and fees. And, I just don't see Puffy on Rikers. But I am hoping for it. Hoping and praying.
I don't know about it. With this
God,
one,
give it to
I
us.
feel like
give
it's a good chance that he's going down. Because this is
Oh, it's bad.
It's not even, it's so many crimes. But then it's also like, nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, or who do you think that you are?
Yep.
The Riddler? Like,
yeah, though. Quite literally. These men really feel like if you have money and power, you can do whatever you want to. And that people who choose to be around you, even though you're mistreating them, abusing them or whatever, it's what they get because they just want to be, they just want some of your aura or your money or both or whatever else, clout. Like, they really do believe that. So.
And outside of the violence and abuse and so on, just from a grounded and individual, empathetic standpoint, I can't even fathom giving a fuck about a person this much. Like, there's never going to be somebody that I'm like dealing with and I find out that they're at somebody else's house and I go break into it. Like,
it's because it's not even like, that's not even caring so much. That's about control, a need for dominance and assertion and to make sure that people feel like they can't leave. They can't say something else. They can't do shit else. Like, that was more of a warning for Cassie, I think, than it actually was for Cuddy.
No, that's what I mean. It was
more of a, you think you can go off and fuck somebody else? I'll kill any nigga you set eyes on.
That's what I mean. I'll never feel that strongly about a nigga ever. I don't think. And then it's not even just like I broke into the house and I'm sitting in the living room chair with one light on, waiting for niggas to walk in the door and see me with a gun in my lap or whatever fucking stupid Tyler Perry third act bullshit. But you're opening Christmas.
That actually would not bother me a tenth as much as locking my dog up. And I get it. They probably put the dog in the bathroom because they were like, we're not going to shoot this fucking dog. We're not trying to send that strong of a message.
Obviously, that would bother me more too. But like you said, there's the logic in that. There's the logic in that.
There is some logic of, the dog is not going to let us just sit here and go through shit. So let's lock it up. But I would be so mad that y'all touched my baby.
The Christmas gift to me is like, what I'm tapping at is confusion. Like, what? So you felt like, and I'm gonna open these first. Okay, we can wrap them again. Right, so I'm not even sure what. That's why I'm saying, like, this nigga shouldn't be outside. like outside of like the actual crimes. Like, what the
yeah, just to fuck with you. Like they might have just opened the door to the icebox in the freezer just so all his food was spoiled.
Brian still need to tell that bitch to plead insanity.
That is a much harder plea than y'all think it is.
Because
it's not giving insanity, it's giving psychopath. I agree. I think there's a 100% chance he's found guilty, bitch. Everybody lining up is saying the same thing. So
they're not even just like, oh, like they're not just like run of the mill awful crimes.
Oh no, he
always takes it a comic book step further. That's like, oh yeah, he has all of these freak offs and like traffics people and stuff, but also he laces the baby oil with ketamine and like
forcing y'all to drugging niggas and shit, like
pouring candle wax on everything. Like, it's like
kidnapping your assistant, torturing her for 5 days because some jewelry came up missing after a party. That's the type of shit you do.
It's like,
not just did you take it? Oh, I don't believe you. Firing her.
Many insane crimes.
It is insane. And it's multiple. You didn't kidnap one nigga. You kidnapped like 50 niggas.
A ton of.
Do you know you can't just take people from their homes and lives and families until you're done?
Counts of arson. God. Like, not one arson case, multiple arson case, not one ass whooping. Like, I don't know how you get away with this. I understand everything you're saying about money, power, influence, all of those types of things. And it is a possibility. But I honestly think that I would truly gag if he got away with this. It's too many insane things. It's too.
You know what might get him? You know what might do it? The RICO. The RICO might do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what his assistant's testimony was kind of alluding to, or her testimony was supporting those charges, because there's a network of niggas to help Puffy do all this.
Exactly.
It's not him. It's not him directly almost ever, unless it's about beating on Cassie. But the terror that he inflicts, that's a network of people doing your fucking bidding.
Even in the Cuddy situation, she said it was him and somebody else who I would guess was security or some sort of muscle.
Probably the same nigga that kidnapped the assistant.
Right. So
probably that. And he had multiple of those people, obviously.
Exactly.
He's Puffy. So, child, I think because of the RICO, he might end up with some, mandatory jail time. But people have beat RICOs. Trump beat a RICO.
So true.
So will see. I'm not holding out a lot of hope.
Something about this shit, I'm just like,
It gets
I knew it was
worse.
gonna be ugly because, again, we laughed about how crazy this man has been for entertainment for a while. So I knew it was gonna be pretty wild. But some of it is like, are y'all he did this numerous like a lot, and people knew and helped. Like now,
or they ignored it
or
saw it. Cassie, one of them, somebody who used to work with him was saying how one time Puffy was beating Cassie's ass, and she said, "Y'all don't see this?" And I'm sorry for that woman to say that while y'all are watching this happen, and you still was like, "Yeah, I can't intervene. I might lose my job." You just learn how many people think they'll do the right thing. It's easy to say theoretically what you would do. But then you see how many people are actually in that position and you see what they do. And it's self-preservation for most of them, most of the time. And that's how shit like this perpetuates.
Yeah,
until somebody says, I don't care what I lose. I'm going to tell the truth.
Exactly.
Not until then. And even then, it don't always work out. But it's just, please, I'm calling on all the ancestors, everybody in the heavens.
I was going to read Boosie's stupid dumbass last week.
What Boosie? Oh, I was about to say. Oh, okay, never mind.
And I really,
it's always something.
I'm still not. I'm still not going to. You dehydrated bitch. You need to be focus on water, drinking it, washing with it yourself. That is. Yeah. Like, that's what you need to focus on. You need that. Amen.
And you know what else? A little visit to the dentist never hurt nobody.
Oh my God. If we can talk about floss.
Also, a primary care physician can help you with that jaundice in the eyes.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on with Boosie. You should not look that ran down, nigga. What are you, like 45? You should not look that bad. A little water, some produce. Have you ever heard of produce? It's vegetables and things at the store and the farmers markets.
Not music. We're
not
talking
beets.
About vegetables.
Beets. We're talking about beetroot juice for your blood pressure because it's 210 over 165 because you live off Sunny D and Hot Pockets. We're going to... just a little bit of self-care really does go a long way. Like, nigga, you look bad.
Cake sandwiches.
You look real bad. And you so obsessed with gay people. Like, you're just not beating the allegations, bro.
With them mouth corners.
You're really not. Ugh. Like, okay. That's enough. He's a gremlin.
The heroic stabber of Tory Lanez, named Santino Cassio, has spoken out. He on the phone with TMZ.
Love that. Love him.
Which is delicious. And Santino says that he simply, the stabbing took place because he thought Tory put a price on his head. He was simply acting in self-defense.
Oh, period. He said this actually ain't got nothing to do with who? Megan the what? Don't even know who that is.
Yeah. Has no political affiliation. He said he heard through the grapevine that Tory put a bounty on him and that was maybe even planning on attacking him. He said shortly after he was passing Tory and he noticed what he thought was a suspicious lump in Tory's pocket. Assuming this to be a weapon, he decided to jump first and
period.
Get to it. In which he stabbed Tory a number of 14 times, as we discussed. And Santino says, although he stabbed Tory many, many times, he wasn't trying to kill him. Wasn't trying to kill him.
No. He's already murdered somebody. Yeah. He knows how to do it.
Oh, he's in there for life. He was just making a point.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you even try a nigga who was serving a life sentence? He's not getting out. He has nothing to lose. All right. I believe him.
I guess. Well, he probably kept it.
I almost said free Santino, but I don't mean that. Santino probably a menace to society.
And they won't. Yeah, and they're not wrong. Santino says he was not Santino says he didn't walk away clean himself. He also suffered a stab wound in his leg, furthering his suspicions, and he felt like it was confirmation that Tori did have a weapon and was attempting to attack him. So Santino says that he wasn't trying to make the news or pick on Tori because he's Tori. He was simply trying to defend himself. Santino, to that I respond by saying, you could have stabbed this nigga because the Knicks lost. I really don't give a fuck. Like,
I mean, I'm sure somebody did stab somebody else because the Knicks lost, but I thought you were a hottie behind bars. This makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Santino Casio is something like a hero. Like, do I need to name one of my dogs after this man? Like,
I like
you
him.
did a beautiful thing. As far as I'm concerned, now your victims may not feel the same way, but
yeah, probably not.
This is so. If it's true that he saw this lump in Tori's pocket and Tori stabbed him while he was stabbing him, as opposed to him accidentally stabbing himself, which I guess is possible depending on how you are a stabbing. But if all this is true, then I'm even more glad he did it. Like, yeah, take care of yourself, defend yourself. Don't let a nigga stab you before you stab them first, especially if you already on a life sentence. I've never been to jail, prison, none of that. And I still don't. I feel like I know better than to try to start some shit with somebody who's never getting out. What they gonna do? Put him in solitary for a few months and then let him right back out? Like, if I have an end date in sight, I can't imagine doing something like this to provoke somebody who don't. But I'm not a dumbass like Tory Lanez is either. So yeah, I'm only sorry that you recovered. He's right back in prison though, so that's good.
I'm reading here that Cassie just went into labor. Congratulations.
Yay, I'm so happy for that girl. She seems so happy.
Good. Yeah, she does.
Good luck, girl.
Childbirth
is crazy.
I just saying, like, it has to happen. I guess that's how we get here. Yeah. So, Stefan Diggs?
Yeah.
Here's one Cardilla B. I see here hanging out in Miami with Stefan Diggs of the National Football League. It seems that they're living their best life. Lots of ass shaking, lots of lap sitting, lots of hand holding and stuff on the beach of Miami. And she looks very happy with her wide receiver boyfriend. Thoughts?
Not really anything. This sounds like Cardi. Cardi sound like the type to be like, me and my man went to the strip club and picked out a bitch to fuck. Like, she sound like that girl. I think she's talked about fucking girls.
Is that girl. Yeah.
Right. So this sounds great for her. It sounds like something she wants to do, wants to participate in, something that they are doing. That's the thing. A lot of the times the problem be that y'all lie to women, and you lie to women who are already down to do the ratchet, ghetto, nasty shit y'all want to do. That makes it even more ridiculous. You know, like,
it is.
I'm willing to bet that Stefan Diggs is being more honest in his communication with Cardi. Maybe not. I don't know either one of them, but a lot of this is really a message for everybody else. You would be surprised at what you can do morally by simply being honest about what it is you want to do.
Oh, look at that.
I know it's a novel concept for these niggas. They're like, wait, honesty can get me what I want. And if the person I'm talking to doesn't want it, then I can just go find somebody else who does want it. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Has science proven these claims? Yes, nigga. Just You know, it's when you lie and deceive and say you're going to be one thing when you have no intention of actually being that thing. That's when y'all get into all this drama and Cardi threatening to leave Offset 88 times over the past, 6 years until she finally did it. That's how we get there.
Well, most men are very afraid. It's not an excuse. What? Everything.
Oh, well.
And we can unpack that, but that's just the longest. That's a long rant. Men are very afraid of being inadequate. Men are very afraid of being powerless. Men are very afraid of being alone, even though they usually create this situation where they die alone because everybody fucking hates them. Men are very bitter of being poor. Men are very afraid of being disrespected. Men are very afraid of being emasculated, not having fun. Dumb shit. Like... And so their coping mechanism often is wildly doing whatever the fuck they want and making excuses for the mess later because they're broken.
Well, I'm just going to go on and...
No, all of them. I said many or most, one of them.
Yeah, no, the niggas who display this behavior.
But too, I think your point, you often, even if it's not, the ratchet, let's go to the strip club girl, many women are on the sidelines like, hey, here I am begging to love you and assist and all of this pain and shit you need to work on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they want to be
and
your therapist.
And niggas are
so
like,
bad.
Oh, yeah, hold that thought. I got to go get some from the car real quick. And then they go cheat on you. So it's not like, even though they're not a therapist, they should be at the house like, maybe we should go to therapy. No, it's always like one of them trying to help get through it. But niggas, I mean, you broken. People trying to help fix you. You don't want to. Next thing you know, you're throwing bombs into people's Porsche because your girlfriend hates you. And your girlfriend hates you because you're awful.
Because you're awful. It's because of the way you act. It's the way you act. And you need to go to therapy. You need to go talk to the lady and not just talk to the therapist, but be honest. Don't go in there telling half truths and making the details look different so you don't seem as shitty as you really are. This is what these niggas are doing. This is what they're doing.
Your wife / baby mama is dating other people, having sex with other people because she was tired of you cheating on her every 2 weeks.
And you did it
her
all
and the internet having to hear about it every 3 weeks. And so here we are. You can't follow her around. You can't rant and call names. And we're in the bed that you made. You're in the bed you made. She ain't Stefan Tiggs' bed. But you didn't, like, you can't.
And that's really the long and short of it. You could have stayed with this woman. I'm sure Cardi would have been happy being Offset's wife if Offset would just stop fucking every fucking body. That's all she was asking. And you were like, let her go live. Because bitches was posting screenshots of DMs with Offset, and Cardi had to deal with that like every 3 months. So
remember when T.I. and Tiny had that TV show and they had that scene where they went to dinner and T.I. was trying to confront Tiny about like a picture that she took with what's his name, Floyd Mayweather or something like that, and maybe they like danced together at the party, some shit, and he was pissed like, I'm ready for a divorce, you are the most disrespectful, that like he was like livid. And she's like, well, you've cheated on me about 57 times. About 48 of them were recorded and posted online.
Yep.
So I don't know why we're talking about a picture I took with a nigga that I'm not with.
Right.
But he just felt convicted in how angry he was. Nigga, you've cheated on this lady 8,000 times and we all know about it and you don't care and you vote to laugh about it. She took a picture and you want to have a dinner on camera to try and read her about it. You niggas are sick.
They are indeed. That's exactly what it is. They truly believe that things are different for them than they are for women and they should not have to be held to the same standards. They can dish it out. They cannot take it. It's the people who are the meanest, the nastiest, just hate every fucking body. You terrible to everybody. You've been awful to every fucking woman you ever dated. Let one girl look at a nigga a way you don't like and your whole ego blows up.
I just don't.
Again, call the lady and tell the truth. That's where you need to start.
Yeah.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
Well, apparently Glorilla may have had an adjustment recently. She posted a photo of herself in the bathroom mirror. And fans noticed that her nose looked a little bit different. And when they commented, making accusations that she'd gotten a nose job, she replied to the picture with all caps and did. So that I say this, it's her face. I don't care about cosmetic surgery and things like that. I'm always just like, please try your best not to look crazy.
Good luck.
To me, in this, at least in these pictures, it doesn't look crazy.
No, it doesn't. It is definitely different, but
it is different. It's noticeable.
It's not ate up or nothing.
Yeah, she doesn't look crazy. Yeah, she still got a nose. She's still like her. It doesn't look crazy to me in this picture. So we'll see. I also thought it was funny that she changed her Instagram picture to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was funny.
But she's having fun with it. She don't care. I guess that's the attitude. Just, keep it, take your time. You're still young. you take your time. But I think she looks fine in this picture. She looks cute.
Well, I mean, yeah, she is a cute girl, and this is not her first surgery, and she's probably not done. I think it's a reflection of how deep a lot of people's insecurities can go. Not saying that's necessarily her, but, a lot of times people start off talking about, how much they love themselves, they love their features, they love blah, 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 blah about themselves. And then slowly over time, they start nipping and tucking all over the place. And it's her face, it's her body. Like you said, it's her nose. She can do whatever she wants to with it. I'm thinking about it in a deeper context, but she probably isn't. She's probably like, yeah, bitch, I didn't like my nose and I wanted it chopped up. And I didn't like my titties. I wanted bigger ones. And if I want to get my ass done or anything else, I'm going to do that. And you're right. You absolutely can do that. So go off and do that. Have yourself a good time. But yeah, I think when people get real money and the first thing they do is start hacking away at themselves, I think, oh, this is something that's been an insecurity for you for much longer than however long you've been famous, whether that's true or not.
And it's not like people have exactly been kind to her about the way she looks.
Oh, no. You can't, baby, if you in these comments, you're going to lose your mind. I get it. I do. Because especially because y'all are young, y'all grew up being online. You was online before you got famous. Everybody
didn't grow up with phones and computers and shit.
Baby. Because these kids being on these phones in 4th, 5th, 6th grade, it's high-key terrifying. Have you seen the handwriting of these children?
Oh, no.
It's bad. I just read a story the other day about how so many of them are vaping that they have something called popcorn lungs.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Their lungs are looking crazy. Well, so anyway, I get that it's hard to maybe divest from the internet if you've grown up on it. It's a normal part of your day. Mm-hmm. But I do think when you start really getting famous, it's very, very useful to have somebody else managing your public facing social account, or, maybe mostly managing it, while you have your own private thing for people who actually know you or something else. Just something where you're not constantly reading the opinions of people who don't fucking know you.
I actually agree. I think I agree. Just because, yeah, I think that also is part of us being us, and us being from the generation that we are.
Yes.
And having that.
I'm so glad I'm old.
That context. Because for us, I think we do know in life. We do know and recognize life without that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's, for some young people who do grow up or have grown up on social media, on the internet, it almost gives them anxiety of thought of not being the one controlling such and such and such, because like what, it's almost like it doesn't make sense. But you're right. I think when you get to a certain level of fame or being recognizable or what have you, that it might be best that you have your fence and you have your thing that's managed. Because I'm thinking about like a lot of my fave celebrities, that's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
That's kind of what
because your fans don't treat you like a human being. To them, you're not a regular girl from Memphis, right? She's from Memphis. Yeah. Like you're not just a regular degular bitch. Like they treat you in this way that isn't fully human.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is positive because you get all this positive attention, love, adoration that other people will never get.
Right.
But a lot of it is negative, nigga.
Yeah.
You're going to be subjected to a lot of hateful, rancid opinions about you that are based in nothing at all. And that's a lot to read and internalize about yourself. So
it's literally like wearing a floor-length dress because it's Easter, picture with my grandma, happy Easter. And like third caption is show me your butthole, nigger. It's just like you, even when it's like...
Or people calling you ugly, putting your picture next to like some cartoon animal or something. Like people constantly making fun of your looks, that will get to you. And those comments have a place to land if there's a part of you that agrees with them or believes them. It's totally different when people say shit about you that you don't agree with. That's much easier to brush away. But when you're insecure about your nose and niggas are making fun of your nose, and you easily got the money for a nose job, it's like, yeah, I'm going to wrap up this tour and go get a goddamn nose job. Because I'm tired of y'all talking about me. But that's the thing. There will always be something else. There will always be something. That's why the message keeps going back to self-love, self-validation, self-reassurance, self-esteem, self-worth. Because other people will always convince you that something's wrong with you.
And that's the other reason why I was saying, like, slow down. Like, you're young. Like, you're a kid. Just because your face is fine. Your face was fine.
She's such a cute girl.
You're so pretty and cute. And more than that, talented. Like, no shade.
Yeah,
most of the time when I'm experiencing Glorilla, I don't see you. Because most of the time I'm listening to your music. I'm just listening, But when I do, I'm pleased. Like, I don't have, you know what I mean? No, that said, you can do what you want to do, but I think that's why I said what I said, and I agree with what Crystal is saying, because for a lot of people, it's like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to go get my nose done. I got my nose done, and then boom. But then for some people, when it is based in insecurities from comments and negativity, it is always something, even if it isn't. Some people just work a regular desk job or work at the grocery store and go and get something done, and then they're like, ooh, I never noticed this. Now I need to go get that. That's why even like when I watch TV shows or stuff, I don't think I've ever watched one about surgery, but I've watched ones before about people who've got surgery with I've watched one before with people who got surgery where they'll say stuff like, okay, I've had this done, this done, this done, and next I'm getting this, I'm getting my cheeks, and I'm getting this, and then I'm going to be done. So it seems like it is a thing where
you're never going to be
the next thing you know, you look like Billy the Puppet because you just didn't stop.
Yep. Because you don't have the foundation of loving yourself.
Yeah.
You're chasing physical, quote unquote, perfection, thinking that will give you the satisfaction that you're looking for, the happiness that you're looking for. It won't. You have to go within for that. Yes, that's where all the cliche things come out about loving yourself and blah, blah, and how the hell you gonna love somebody else. That all of that is rooted in this idea that you can do everything else. You can try so hard and be the biggest people pleaser and the most codependent person of all time. And you can just give and give and give of yourself in the hopes that somebody will love you back. And it will never be enough because you don't love you. Now, that might be too deep for Glorilla. That might not be her story, but it's a lot of people's story. And I pray it's not, because I don't want her to keep chopping away at herself. But I know me saying, girl, you're so cute. What? Cute little body. Don't let these niggas make you feel bad. It's like, okay, Amy. Like, yeah, you my Amy. Right. Of course you think I'm cute. The niggas are talking bad about me, though. You don't remember how that hurt? I'm like, yeah, you do actually have to think back to when you were in your mid-20s and easily influenced by what other people had to say about you.
Yeah. It could be a little mixture of both, but, you know, we wish for a little best.
Could be. There. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. And I hope you're not one of those girls who just becomes addicted to the surgery and never feels like it's enough, because you are more than enough. Exactly as you are.
Like way more enough.
Way more, girl. You out rapping all these little niggas.
My feet I was when you performed on SNL. I was so proud.
Yes. Getting to see her here in the city, like, girl, you're a star.
Yeah, she's. I
hope you know that. I really hope you know that. Yeah. And if she does, if she's like, bitch, 88% of what you just said do not apply to me at all. Great. It apply to somebody, though. Yeah. It apply to somebody needs to hear that. So, amen.
She might be like, oh, that's sweet of you.
All that, really? Take that therapist degree and go therapize somebody who needs it, bitch. I'm fine. Or something resonated. You said,
Maybe it is fuck these niggas.
You making me think about something. You making me thinking about something. You making me think, I say.
Last but not least, Peter Thomas going to prison. If you would, oh yeah, they got him big time, baby.
For what?
Tax fraud.
Paying his employees. Oh, taxes.
No, he was.
Not bury that.
No, 1,000% that. So he was accused of stealing $2.5 million of payroll taxes from his employees. So that's why it's considered tax fraud. And so now he's going to jail. I can't remember for how long. I think maybe a little over a year or something. It don't matter. But he posted this, this picture outside the Bureau of Prison.
What a nigga.
In Miami, it is this long ass caption of like, just go read it.
Oh my God. All my people told me not to post this. The law is the law. If you wait, the first thing I must say to all new business owners, please pay that withholding tax. Yes. The law is the law. Yeah, girl.
It's very much just like, don't be me. This is accountability. This is what accountability looks like. I'm gonna.
And you knew that you deliberately went around the law so that you didn't have to pay it. Like, you.
That man literally posted a thing after intentionally breaking a law and goes, "Hey guys, quick advice.
Just in case you thought it was cool,
don't break the law.
Don't do that.
You shouldn't."
Because it's not even please pay that withholding tax. It's don't go stealing from your employees' payroll taxes in order to, don't go lying and conniving in order to not pay that. You want to have a legitimate business. First of all, you're bad for opening a restaurant lounge type of thing. Restaurants famously difficult to turn a profit. Famously a business venture that fails.
He opened like 4.
So, like, girl, at some point, when are you going to understand maybe a bar, like just a bar, like with tenders and bottles in the back and cut up limes and shit? Like, maybe that's all you need to have. Maybe you don't need to worry about serving food other than peanuts and pretzels on the bar. Like,
and that Tom and Joyner bar and grill ass shit that he had in Miami off the
Oh yes, I remember that.
I know that rent had to be astronomical. There's no way. Mm-hmm. There's no way that they were able to afford that. That rent alone had to be stupid because of its location.
High rent is supposed to mean high profit. You know, people go to South Beach or whatever, you know, you're not getting $20 for an entree. Like, it's supposed to be you can justify spending or charging more money for your food or whatever, like, because people are expecting a certain experience by being in this high dollar area of town. But it's still famously difficult to make restaurants work. So even who kept giving you money to do this? Yes, even good ones struggle. What you think Keith Lee been doing? What you think Keith Lee been doing? Literally, Keith Lee goes around saving restaurants that are good, but it's just hard because people have a million options of where to eat, and it's always cheaper to eat the fuck at home. So Peter Thomas is too old to be like, oh yeah, y'all, heads up.
Right. And you knew better to be posting this stupid ass. Like, girl.
All my people told me not to post this, that I'm crazy if I do. I'm not crazy, just real as fuck. You can be both. Meet in the middle. It's all night. You. For my 4 beautiful grandsons,
in my life.
This life ain't easy, but we're resilient and your granddaddy is a king. Oh, gross.
You see these niggas?
And these comments, I'm so proud of you, Peter. Accountability is where true change begins. Prison will build you, my brother.
Prison
Stay strong, big bro. Love you, Peter. You'll get through this and have a testimony in the end. Oh, black people.
Well, he had a testimony at the beginning.
Oh.
That's why he's going to jail.
Okay. Well,
I'm not crying. God bless you.
I mean, no, you fully knew what you were doing. Did it to yourself.
Well, that's it for the Hot Box this week. Let's take a break. Hey guys, we're back and it's time for your letters.
Yes, it is. Send your questions to asktheread@gmail.com. We may read them aloud on the show. Our first letter this week comes from Shannon, who says, hey, Crystal and Kid Fury. I'm a 28-year-old woman living in Atlanta. My husband and I have a couple friend, Vernon and Kay. We've been cool with them for about 4 years. My husband met them by working at the same job, and we were in similar stages of life, with us having a newborn and them expecting a child 7 months later. We hung out together as friends and with the kids fairly often. In 2023, Vernon liked 3 of my older Instagram photos of me in a bikini and some shorts. I found this super odd, but still intentional. I settled on it first and then eventually told my husband about it, and we decided to just keep that as a mental note.
Okay.
In 2024, I realized I really like his wife, Kay, and I consider her friend material, but not Vernon. He has a very contrarian personality, and he wants to debate about topics he don't know shit about.
I hate that.
So many niggas. Many niggas.
Hate that. Oh my God.
It isn't a debate if only one of us knows what we're talking about.
It isn't. That isn't.
At that point, I'm educating.
Right. It's a lesson.
And you're not listening. Oh, God. Okay. Vernon was on some pro-Trump shit in my house, even though he also said he wasn't even planning on voting in the 2024 election. He was saying shit just to argue. This is not my idea of a good time, and I even brought it up to my therapist because I felt conflicted because I'm trying to grow our village. But fast forward to today, child, do not fuck with Vernon at all.
What'd he do, girl?
She about to tell us. He started a clothing brand, also known as a raggedy ass line of t-shirts.
Oh, God.
And he was not fulfilling orders to our mutual friends who knew him personally, to the point where one of them had to file a chargeback with his bank to get his $100 after 6 months of waiting for a t-shirt or a refund.
What?
Vernon quit his job to start this quote unquote brand. Quit his job. Okay.
What? To sell
Vernon quit his job to sell these t-shirts while Kay juggles a remote job and their toddler every weekday. Since the blow up with him not fulfilling the t-shirt order, he's been a topic of discussion at my husband's job because obviously a lot of people there know Vernon. He used to work there. I have learned so much about this fuck nigga. Turns out he hasn't fulfilled orders for a lot of people, and he's sending dick pics to his homeboys' girlfriends.
What?
Now, when my husband told me this, I told my husband that I don't know enough about the rules and boundaries that Vernon and Kay have in their marriage to bring this up to Kay, since she and I have never chatted about our relationships or our partners.
Fair,
but when I think about fair, yeah. But when I think about how much Kay has carried in their relationship, it's starting to bother me more and more. Especially because last holiday season, they traveled to Kay's family and Vernon asked her dad for Kay's hand in marriage. Okay, so they're not married. They're just
okay.
in a relationship with a toddler.
Oh, so she can escape.
At this point, I feel like Kay is basically a single mom in a relationship, which I hate because now their toddler is missing milestones because Kay is juggling so much. It's one thing for Vernon to be liking thirst traps on Instagram, but sending dick pics is so foul and clearly a violation. And the homeboys that Vernon has backstabbed are ready to beat this nigga's ass whenever and wherever they see him.
I mean, that's that.
That makes sense. I want Kay to know, and I think she deserves to, but I don't know how to tell her. I don't have proof of anything, and I'm already not super in her business like that. I'm thinking of telling Vernon that he has to tell Kay or else I'll do it. I'm also thinking of reaching out to her best friend to check the temperature because maybe she's on to Vernon or maybe they're non-monogamous, although I do think that's a reach. If you were me, how would y'all reveal this info to Kay? Should I be honest with my husband about now feeling like I should tell her? Is reaching out to her best friend too messy? I can't get proof or screenshots without my husband knowing, and he doesn't even have proof. Do you think all of this is pointless without proof? Thanks so much, Shannon, president of the Fuck Vernon Club. I know that's right. This nigga quit his job to sell t-shirts and then didn't even sell the t-shirts.
I'm baffled. Like,
and then you asked my daddy if you could marry me? No.
You being the type of nigga who is like, well, actually, she stepped on glass and then try to argue with me that, or like the earth is flat. Or like if you the actually, contrary and shit. Yeah. Which.
Yeah. Sure. It was Kelsey.
They changed that story
1,000,000 times.
More than like Family Matters. Like,
oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, he would have lost me. What was the K? The girlfriend is K.
K is the one dealing with Vernon.
I would have been out if I was K. Once I discovered that this nigga liked to argue about shit he has no information on.
For real.
And no desire or intent to receive information on. But everything that followed just made it where the Trump support, but I'm actually not going to vote.
Just to be argumentative.
Sending dick pics. I highly doubt that Vernon and Kay have any sort of an agreement in their relationship that permits that type of behavior. If the boyfriends of these women all want to whoop this nigga's ass, I don't know why you would. I doubt it. Also, a nigga who would quit his job to go and sell t-shirts and then not even sell the t-shirts, I feel like he might be a liar.
And calling it a clothing line. Nigga, this is Cafe Press t-shirts. What? This is not.
Like, are you
serious? Christ Jesus.
So, okay, a couple of things. No, not a couple, just one. I would stay out of this.
Oh, I would not. I would want to.
I would stay out of it. I don't, because like my thing is I wouldn't reach out to her friend first because I feel like that is messy. I wouldn't go to Vernon first because fuck that nigga, I don't like him.
Correct.
And I don't feel like that would be productive. The proof part, I don't know how relevant. Like, I don't know if you need to have a manila folder or, you know, some sort of, you know, meet out behind a Target at night and trade evidence. Like, I don't think that you could probably tell her that this is going on and that'd be enough. Just like what I kind of,
this is insane.
Unless you know, I was just about to say that. Unless you know something about Kay that would make you feel like she's incredibly what's the word, like naive or
yeah.
You don't want to accept something.
In denial?
Yeah, it was like she's in denial or something. Then that might be tricky. Otherwise, proof the nigga sell t-shirts. Like I feel like if he quit his job to sell t-shirts. So I feel like if you tell her this
in this economy,
I don't know how much evidence or proof you're gonna need for her to believe you. That said, I understand why that is kind of something that's making you think twice, especially you saying your man don't have evidence either. So yeah, I feel like my main instinct would be to just stay out of it because it ain't my business and I don't have to pull my hair out over another woman's nigga. And then the gag is if I go and tell you that this nigga ain't shit and all the reasons that he ain't shit and you stay with him and we stay right by you and now things are awkward, what do I do? However, if I am gonna say something, I would either just say directly, hey, I don't remember if she gave her man a name, but
Shannon. Oh,
her own.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you know, my man been, you know, at work and such and such hearing about because what is he saying that people are ready to put hands and feet on old boy? That might be enough reason for you to be like, oh, seems that Vernon has an op or two.
Yeah.
Op or two out in these streets. They were saying they wanted to fight him and like really great. Fight him for what? I'm not saying. He was sending photos to their girlfriends and stuff like that. Photos? What kind of photos? Well, you know, what kind of photos?
Oh, no, girl, that's what Patrick said.
Shannon, what kind of photos? That kind.
Girl, what kind you think I'm talking about, girl? What kind you think?
Those kind, the kind next to a Febreze bottle, the kind next to that remote.
The remote.
That's kind. And then you go from there.
Oh man, yeah, I would next time because I would stay completely out of it if you didn't like Kay, if you didn't consider her like cool, etc. Then yeah, I would say stay out of it. But since you do actually care about this girl, I would probably be like, next time we hung out, I'd be like, so are you like the type where if somebody heard something, you would like want them to come to you with proof first? Or are you like the type you just want somebody to tell you if they know something? I would be like, yeah, girl, let's get to know each other. You know, like, let's have some wine and some charcuterie and let's gab. Because I just would not be able to look you in your face knowing how much I care about you and this man is a goddamn dirtbag. And y'all, you might be getting ready to marry him. So I would have to say something.
Yeah.
I would have to so that I could sleep at night. That would actually be more about me probably than it would be about you. But
yeah, you're right.
You also, when you do stuff like this, you have to understand, I mean this with love, everybody's not doing okay. I venture to say a lot, half, maybe even most, are not doing okay. And there are lots of people who stay in very shitty relationships because they genuinely believe they don't deserve any better.
Oof.
Or they genuinely believe that like their child deserves to have both biological parents in the home and it don't matter what mama do, what daddy do. It just matters that the family is together. And so they'll endure all kind of abuse and neglect just to say that they have their quote unquote family. So I would tell Kay this knowing there's an excellent chance that Kay is going to hear all that, be mad at Vernon, and still stay with him.
Yeah.
She could have all the assistance in the world. She could go stay with her mama. She could have like all this other stuff where she could get away with this nigga and she'll still choose to stay for whatever reasons. So you have to say it because you feel like she deserves to know, not because you want her to leave him. Because people aren't doing okay. And lots of girls will hear this and stay with their man anyway. So
true. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a strong possibility that she might stay with him anyway. You have to accept that. That's why I think saying it to her in a way that is, I don't know, like I would try to deliver it in a way that doesn't feel like the intro to a TV courtroom show or something.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, I would say it kind of like you did, like in a fun, you know, just kind of like I would try to make it as light as possible. So it doesn't feel like I'm bringing you this bad news, even if it does take a turn where it becomes emotional or she becomes sad. And you can be prepared for that thing, but also be prepared for the fact that through all of that, whatever, she might still have Vernon right on her arm,
really might.
With a box full of unprinted T-shirts that ain't going nowhere.
And some women will chain themselves to a sinking ship. And you have to ask yourself, am I willing to go down with you? Like that, this is where the conversations end up going very, very frequently. But if I were you, girl, I would say something. All right.
Would have left off of the piece of wood so that nigga could stay alive and they could freeze to death in the ocean.
Shannon,
I just don't understand.
I'm gonna wish you the best.
You should be killing them all. You should be murdering them all. It should be mass murder all of the time.
They love men. They love their particular. This one man. Most of the women I know are like, there are 3 men who are acceptable.
And
in
a lot
this
of
world.
them niggas. Okay, yeah.
The rest of them don't be alone. But my husband, only man I trust. I know a lot of women like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but good luck, Shannon. That's a hard position for you to be in, especially if you feel like their child is now being delayed because mama work all the time and daddy out here pretending to sell T-shirts out the trunk. Like that's a
like it's not even that to be very it's meticulous, it's complicated or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But if you quit your job to do it,
grounds for breaking up.
Why do you have people you know that are contacting the bank to get their money back because they haven't had an order fulfilled in 6 months?
You selling T-shirts to your former coworkers like they don't know how to find you? Like they can't just go to the bank and get their money back?
Vernon is hilarious. He need to quit that shit and tell jokes.
He got a lot of nigdacity. This is just the audacity of these niggas to quit your job in this economy to sell. If you're going to sell T-shirts, sell the T-shirts first. Make sure you make enough money to replace your income for at least a year or 2. Make sure that shit's consistent.
Yes.
Build up your savings and all that, and then quit your job, nigga.
I'm so very sorry. I mean this with all due respect. Selling shirts. You can keep your job and sell shirts until it makes sense. I know
so easily
how to sell shirts, and I know many people that do. And then when it becomes fucking denim tears, then you're like, oh yeah, I'm quitting this job because I literally cannot fulfill all of these orders where, like, I can't do both. You just being like, nah, I'm quitting the thing, and then you're not even shipping them? What's going on?
Like you don't have a wife and toddler at home? That lets me know that taking care of your family is not your first priority. That's not a man to marry.
It is. Right. Ooh, that Shannon. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there.
Good luck, girl.
Your first priority is clearly not taking care of your family. Marriage wear.
I'm going to now legally align myself to a man who's made it clear through his behaviors that taking care of his child is not his first priority. Why? Because he know I got it.
Did he sell a shirt to Moneybag Yo? Like, why did he feel like he should?
Myself. Niggas. This is somebody who knows that he's going to be taken care of by his wife, his mama, somebody.
Exactly.
He knows that he has a cushion somewhere.
1000%.
Good luck, Shannon. Our next letter comes from Lavalier, who says, I'm struggling with a close family member who's been dealing with drug and alcohol abuse for over 20 years. While I still love and admire her, her behavior has become aggressive and unsafe, and it's getting harder to maintain our relationship. She's wrecked about 10 cars from driving while intoxicated. Our family suggested that I give her my car, which I'm close to paying off, and I refuse to do it.
Why the Okay.
Your family is too
She wrecked 10.
In the past 25 years, she has wrecked 10 cars.
Why would anybody give her a car?
I've never wrecked one car in 30 years of drive.
I wouldn't give her a Hot Wheels car.
Like, I wouldn't let her drive them little baby Jeeps.
Right.
That the toddlers, you can't even get in that, bitch. You walk everywhere you go. God damn. Okay. We include her in events, but she often gets drunk last minute and makes excuses or gets upset when we go somewhere without her, even though we've made big efforts to keep her involved. And the older I get, the less I want to be around her because nobody knows what will trigger her. I'm usually the one asked to go get her or babysit her when we go out, and it's draining. I haven't talked to her like I usually do for the past month, and I don't regret it because she usually just puts me to the side until she needs something. Right now, I feel like I need to focus on myself. What would y'all do if you were in this situation where you want to be there for somebody, but you don't have the patience? Thanks, Lavalier. Well, the first thing I would say is that you clearly do have the patience. You've been dealing with this person all your life. So
letter sounded very patient.
It's not patience that you're struggling with. It's the fact that your patience has not been respected and this behavior has continued.
Yeah.
All of your life. So yeah, at this point, it's more of a what would you do?
Yeah, it is more of a what would you do?
I'm absolutely not giving her my goddamn car. We could start right there.
Yeah, that I assume is a joke. Are you auditioning for something? Or because
I would laugh in the face of anybody who told me to give an alcoholic my car.
Cackle, like open mouth, unhinged jaw, screaming. Why would I ever do that?
A bitch who has been sober 7 times in the past decade. You want me to give her my car? I'm almost done paying off.
Roller skates.
This is what you can't have.
That bitch don't need nothing but shoes.
My scooty bike. You can't have a bike. I don't think you need nothing with wheels on it. And I'm so serious.
I'm so serious.
You know what you need? Hokas. Get you some Hokas and strap them hoes up. Get you some nice socks. And put them on and pump your way across town, bitch. Or you know what? Let me show you how to download this app on your phone. It's called Uber. Here go another one. It's called Lyft.
Yeah.
This is who you need to pay somebody $16 to take you home. Because you can't be trusted. You're not getting behind the wheel of my goddamn car. Period.
I don't think you should get behind the wheel of any, but you certainly
not mine.
It's just not gonna happen.
It's a miracle she's not in jail. It's a miracle she hasn't killed anybody. Give her a
like
car.
An actual 10 wrecks.
Y'all are aiding and abetting a criminal. Give her a car. Now y'all need to be arrested for conspiracy.
I literally would look around at all of them and realize and say, like, you realize you niggas are part of the problem.
You niggas are part of the problem.
She shouldn't have a car, period. You give her your goddamn car.
Because it doesn't sound like she works consistently. So where does she get 10 cars from?
Oh, that's right.
You niggas gave her 10 cars.
And you don't have one. I'm the only one with a car left because I ain't give her mine. Isn't that interesting?
Boy, family will keep the toxicity going. It's crazy to be the only one who sees it. It's crazy to be the only one
It's
who's
maddening. It's maddening.
Y'all are wild. It
is.
It is.
What? So yes, I absolutely would do nothing of the sort, and I would place very firm and assertive boundaries between myself and this particular cousin. I think that's for your best interest. You've done what you can, you've tried, you've loved. Ultimately, you have to take care of yourself and your own safety, and that should be respected. And honestly, when you're dealing with someone who has addiction issues like this, and you aren't a healthcare provider, there's only so much that you can do.
Correct.
And it sounds like you've done all that you can do. So don't maneuver with guilt, fear, or anxiety when it comes to preserving and maintaining those boundaries, because you deserve them. You don't deserve to be hurt by someone who, it seems, has no intention of doing any better, because no one is requiring her to do better. Maybe if you are an example of someone who, in the family at least, who is sick of her shit, and shows it by not lending anything, not communicating anything, and not attending anything. Maybe something can spur a change in this individual. But even if it doesn't, that ain't your goddamn problem, because you have your own life to live, and you should not feel bad for living it. It's yours. You did what you can. And the only person who can help her with her issues regarding alcohol and drugs or what have you are people who are doctors. And she has to get that help. You can't hit her over the head with a club and drag her down there. And even if you did, you can't guarantee she'll stay.
It
That's
will
not how
not
that works. So just
ask everybody who's ever had court-ordered therapy or been mandated into treatment. 99% of the time, they're going to go right back to whatever the fuck they were doing, because it wasn't their choice to really go through the treatment and engage in the healing in the first place. So you cannot arm her into that and expect to see long-lasting results. It has to be something she wants for herself. And it's hard to want that for yourself when you're surrounded by enablers who make you feel like you don't really have that big of a problem.
Right.
That's how you burn through 10 cars.
Jeez.
So yeah, definitely you're going to need strong boundaries, and not just with her, but with the rest of your family, because they sound like a fucking mess too.
On car 2 or 3, I would have been like,
y'all niggas don't see this?
What the fuck is going on? She wrecked 7 more. And they were like, you should let her borrow your car. Are you niggas on
in
another
25
planet?
years? You know, in 25 years, most people have 1, maybe 2 cars. 10, bitch. Girl, you got a goddamn dealership over there. No, bitch. I'm not giving you my car, and anybody who got something to say about it can come talk to me directly, and I'll tell you a stupid bitch to your face.
Yeah.
Why am I give a bitch who don't know how to stay sober keys to a vehicle? So I can be an accomplice to vehicular homicide? It's a matter of time.
Why don't I also give Michael Myers a knife?
Why don't we just invite the Klan in when they knock on the door? Why don't we just let them in? So no, these events where nobody knows what will trigger her, and then your family asks you to go get her. You see she wilding out, go babysit her. This is the boundaries. The answer is no. I'm coming to hang out and have a good time. It's somebody else's turn to take care of that drunk high bitch. Y'all knew she was a drunk high bitch when you invited her.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be her designated caretaker every time we go some goddamn where. We finna pull names out of our hat or something, bitch. But it's not finna just be me.
And I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, loved one, family member. Even if I wanted to be the caregiver to a bitch, and I don't.
And I do not.
I don't.
I don't. I do not. I don't.
But if that was the dizzy ass case, I still wouldn't even be able to properly give her care because I don't do that. She needs healthcare. So why is it that when we talk about that now, niggas have reservations, we have questions. We talk about medication, we have reservations. We talk about therapy. Niggas don't want to go to the doctor, but you want me to give my car to the addict that has blasted 10 of them into outer space.
Yeah, and we'll just keep praying for her.
Stop talking to me. I'm about to go make my plate. Don't say nothing else to me.
Stop talking to me. Because even if I could be a fucking psychiatrist. You're my family member. I cannot treat you. You're my friend. I cannot treat you. I can be the mental health care expert. You're not my client. I have had to say this to family members who are like, oh, I don't need a therapist. I can talk to you and be completely serious. Ha ha, hee, hell, nigga. No, you cannot. No, because I'm not going to talk to you. I will go out of my way to not talk to you like a therapist so that you understand that that's not what the fuck this is. You need professional help. I am your cousin, your niece, your auntie, whatever. I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah.
If I'm the only bitch in this family that's gonna hold you to it, then
somebody gotta do what I got.
Are you strong enough to stand alone? Because it's hard to do. It's hard to do, especially when you up against your whole fucking family. I get it, but I'm so serious when I say this. It is a matter of time before this loved one seriously hurts or kills somebody else or herself.
Truthfully. And watch the fingers get to pointing when that happens.
Yeah. So I would continue to not talk to her. You said you haven't talked to her like you usually do for the past month. Keep doing that. If she asks, you can say, hey, I feel like this situation isn't healthy. I'm constantly being asked to sacrifice myself. I always have been. And I'm frankly tired of it. You keep doing the same shit over and over. I don't want to be around it. We all going out. Again, it's boundaries. Because if you don't have boundaries, you will get burned out. You will get over it. Resentment will grow and fester. You have to have rules for how you engage with this person because this close family member is sick. They're dealing with substance abuse issues. And so they will take everything that you let them take.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be malicious. It doesn't have to be intentionally manipulative or anything like that.
It's an illness.
You don't have to know that. Yeah, but it is an illness. And so they need so much. You might not even know what she needs.
Mm-hmm.
She probably don't even know what she needs.
Yeah.
But she knows she needs. And so whoever's willing to let her drain that out of them, you will be drained. She's not going to stop because she's not capable of doing that. You have to be able to put the stops in place.
Yes.
That is what boundaries are. Because otherwise, you're going to end up depleted, empty, exhausted, out of empathy. And now you like, I don't give a fuck what happened to her. Let her die. Let him throw her in the goddamn prison for all I care. Like, that's how you get to that point. You don't want to get to that point. You don't want to end up there.
So true.
So, girl, put yourself first. But honestly, the bigger problem might be the family members who are enabling this.
Yeah,
they really might be your bigger. Because it's one thing for you to be okay with it, bitch. To encourage me to give my almost paid off car.
That is
really insane.
That is mind blowing.
When new cars right now, like Kias are $27,000. This is not 2008 when you could get a brand new Kia for $8,000. Right. You want me to go? Bitch, if you don't get out, you can't even get a used car for less than $10,000 no more. Get on my fucking face. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I agree with Crystal. Yeah. And putting that space or choosing yourself, putting yourself first is actually going to be more helpful to your cousin than you think.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yes, it is.
Or whatever, because it's actually what she needs.
Yes. What she's used she's used to people enabling her, being codependent, allowing her to get away with everything. Mm-hmm. You being the only bitch who was like, actually, the way you're acting is unacceptable.
That's not how that works.
And I'm not going to tolerate it. Yeah. You'd be shocked at the kind of impact that might have. But still, hold strong to you because it's clear that nobody else in your family is going to put you first. And honestly, we're adults. The harsh truth is that nobody is supposed to put you first. You're not a child. And that is a luxury, a privilege afforded to children.
Some of them.
Children were supposed to be afforded to children. Because a lot of y'all have kids and like, I'm still first. No, bitch. Yeah. You're literally supposed to sacrifice your immediate wants or needs or whatever in order to care for your offspring. You're supposed to do that, Vernon. Not quit your goddamn job to sell T-shirts in Piedmont. Okay.
Vernon tried it.
He really did. I'm not over that. But yes, as adults, we are supposed to put ourselves first. It doesn't mean that we don't care for others. It actually means the opposite. When we prioritize our self-care, when we really value and invest in our own happiness, health, growth, etc., we are able to be much better friends, partners, citizens, humans. So,
yeah.
Girl, don't let these people wear you out.
I'm sure.
Yes, indeed. Good luck, babes. Let us know how it goes. That's going to wrap up our letters this week. Again, if you have a question for us, send it to asktheread@gmail.com. We'll be right back.
We are back. It is time now for the read. I'll go first because I actually truly don't have anything. I'm really tired. Same. And I have two very small kind of jokes. One, I was playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And, Pachaco, the dog. Well, I think, his favorite thing is this energy drink. His favorite item. Because, on Gemstone Mountain, there's a machine where you can make sodas. And so I was like going around trying to make my items or whatever, just talking to myself. And I'm like trying to get everybody's favorites. And I go to Pachaco and I'm like, what is it that you like again? Whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, I got to go make the pop. And then I said that out loud and I was like, did I just earnestly refer to soda as pop?
Correct.
They don't even call it pop in the game.
Yes, they do. It's Pachaco's energy pop.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I don't know. I just said that.
You just made that up. I think it might be. I think
oh, no, I just Googled it. It is Pachaco energy pop. Pop supremacy. Whatever. Pop is taking over. Next, you'll be saying caramel like you're supposed to.
Well, I won't be doing that. But God, Pop definitely got me. And I was just
it is like, Pop.
Fucking Crystal.
Oh, soda.
Also, the other one was the other day you said to me that the kids are lovingly and affectionately referring to one another as little shit. And I refuse to believe it because that is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, it's true. It's a real thing.
I told you.
I heard it. I heard it take place. I heard it happen. I heard it come out of a young person's mouth. And these were gay girls talking too, to really bring it closer to home. And one of them referred to somebody as a fine little shit. And I looked at the ceiling and I said, God, how much longer until we're done? Until you wrap this all up. This Puffy case is a Stephen King book a day. Donald Trump is slowly destroying the world. Just and now the kids are referring to each other as fine little shits. Mm-hmm. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I just I don't understand. What?
I don't know either. I really do not get it. It do not make sense to me, but
I don't get that.
Little shit. Little shit.
Oh, that's my little shit. Oh, she a fine little shit. A little what? A little shit.
I was okay with type shit. Type shit makes sense.
Type shit does make sense. That one doesn't.
Little shit and fine shit is a mess. Little shit. This is what...
That's what you say to like a kid, a bad child in the 90s.
That's what I say to Lainey when we take on a walk. Oh, look at this little shit. Look at this little shit you just shit out. Like, it's a bad thing. It's gross. It's nasty. It's it's feces. Like,
white people in the 90s in movies when a kid was bad would be like, "No, listen here, you little shit."
Oh yeah,
they
did.
But be like, "Oh yeah, she'll find little shit." What? Okay, kids, but listen.
We're the new Aenies. We're the new Aenies.
Just your auntie talking and saying, "I'm here still." And I'm so sorry that this is the planet you have to live on and that all these old people have made it the way that it is. The little shit thing is concerning for me, baddies, but I'm mostly going to mind my business. I just wanted to tap in, say hello real quickly and ask why. Why that? Why that one? Why that one? Thought took me forever. I still kind of think thought is like just ridiculous. That one really took me over the moon, especially when I realized it's an acronym and what it stands for. But little shit is just, it's really just, it is intergalactic. But that's where I'm at. I'm finished.
It reminds me of the 90s when all the Aenies was like, you let that boy call you a bitch?
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of
and
what
I thought. It was like, yeah, I his bitch. And they were like, girl, no. Why you let that man call you a bitch? It very much reminds me of that, where it's like, you let that nigga call you a fine little shit? And they're like, yeah, that's my man. Like, oh, okay. As an Aenie, I'm perturbed.
I kind of thought the same thing, to be honest.
Then I remember when, not even with niggas, but when me and my friends in high school would call each other bitch.
Yeah, me too.
The older girls being like, y'all call each other, like, that's my, oh, hey, bitch, this is that bitch. I'm like, yeah, it's a term of endearment for us. We don't take it the way y'all take it.
Yeah.
So the children have decided that fine little feces is a compliment.
That's theirs, yeah. And I'm like, okay.
And I'm letting all the people born in 2005 have that. I'm not like y'all.
Yeah. You guys to be 20 years old.
Like, I had my day.
Yeah, I had mine. It's over.
And it was fun. Okay.
It was a blast.
When you were coming out your mama's vaginal canal, I was in the club. So I had a great time. Great time.
Yeah.
This was before we was beating faces, before like you went in your in your business casual.
They were
I was in the club. I was in the club in platform heels and a pencil skirt and a blazer.
Like, I heard the original Freak Elite.
Did heard it in the club and turned up when I heard my name. So we are not the same. You can go ahead and have a little shit. That's not my generation. I'm not part of that.
That's fine.
And that's fine. Millennials got enough problems.
I was just like, no, there's no way. She's just saying something.
I fucking no. Why would I even do that?
And it landed right in my face. And I was
right in front of you.
I can't believe this. What? All right, young folks.
It's what they're doing, and y'all got it. Okay. I too have two quick things. First, a man by the name of Nick Clegg, who is a former UK Deputy Prime Minister, former Facebook executive. He is now president of this fucking, what is the name of this business that he runs? I don't remember. Oh, he's got a new book coming out and he is, promoting it. He's talking about the AI industry. I think this business that he runs is one of the biggest producers of AI content, etc. And he said that the creative community, the people who actually make art and don't ask the computer to make it for them, the human beings, said that those people should have the right to opt out of having their work used to train AI models, but that it isn't feasible for these AI companies to go get permission before doing that. And straight up said that is implausible, because if you did it, you would basically kill the AI industry overnight.
Okay.
My nigga, it's almost like it's almost like the AI industry should just die. If it can't sustain itself without stealing from creatives, does it deserve to exist? I would argue no.
I would say
especially since I just read an article in Axios earlier today that said in 1 to 5 years, 20% of entry-level gigs, entry-level white collar jobs will be eliminated. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not 20%, up to half.
Oh, word.
Could wipe out half of all entry-level white collar jobs, which would spike unemployment to 10 to 20%. Again, Lovely. That's in the next 1 to 5 years. If your business model is not sustainable without stealing, then I think maybe you just shouldn't be in business.
Well, when you're part of a long line of inbred people who have made most of their power, money, and influence off of theft of bodies, autonomy, labor, money. Yeah, I guess you'd be like, hey, what's the problem with AI stealing? Makes me money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost like y'all don't understand that money isn't more important than people, and
never.
A handful of you at the top may be getting richer and richer. But if unemployment gets to 20% in the UK or the US, etc., do you understand these civilizations can just collapse? Like you're already squeezing the hell out of the bottom 30%. You always have been. Things are much worse, tighter now, even though the president of the United States campaigned on the idea that prices would be lower and things would be cheaper if he got into office. And the exact opposite has happened.
Stupid.
There's already that. And now you're coming after the middle class or aspiring middle class, even if you're not doing it intentionally. This idea that entry-level white-collar jobs, the jobs that people get fresh out of undergrad.
Yeah.
There's a such thing as being too greedy, wanting too much. If you already have 6 yachts parked somewhere, I think you can afford to go ahead and pay your employees a living wage. You have enough.
I can't take it, Crystal.
Y'all really think y'all can squeeze the fuck out of the entire population in the name of getting richer? Bitch, what is that gonna matter when people are hungry and rioting in the streets? What the fuck difference is it gonna make then?
And airbrushing images with you in a noose all across the city, bitch.
ChatGPT, put Russell Wilson in a Patriots hat and then put him in a pool of lava with dicks swimming in it. Like this is what y'all are burning up the planet to do. This is what y'all are doing. Perhaps the industry should just die.
AI should be like, hey, Chat GPT, is it Valentine's or Valentine's?
Chat GPT will get that wrong.
Actually, that's the gag. Chat GPT would be like, well, technically, it depends on the time of year and the space in which you are in on
in
Earth.
AAVE.
And right.
Right. You can train your AI to talk black. That very much disturbed me when I heard it, but all right.
You can also train your AI to speak in a Jamaican accent, to speak patois, and it's not bad. I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're being trained. They're being trained, like this man said, off of vast amounts of data. And if they actually had to get permission from all of us first, the industry wouldn't exist. I mean, to me, that's an excellent reason to simply not do it no more. But I know that I'm different than y'all. Like, as for me, I do believe that there is a certain amount of money that is enough. And I don't need to be the richest bitch on earth. I don't need to be rubbing elbows with billionaires. I don't need to have the most exclusive moon star fruit shakes and whatever other rich stuff. Bullshit y'all are doing. See, like, I don't. Y'all won't be happy until you have all the money in the world, and it still don't matter because people are busting through the gates, tearing your homes down, and killing you and everybody you love.
It's because they're hungry. Done it.
Because their children are dying. Because you are the CEO of a health insurance company and denied their child's life-saving procedure and their baby died.
Maybe you've been at like, luxury personal clubs, country clubs, or that type of thing for so long that you forget what planet you are on, or you forget that human beings are human, and many of them are in dire circumstances. Many of them have families to take care of and are willing to do extreme things when they're back against the wall to take care of themselves and their family. So if you think that those millions upon millions of people are like, you are just going to let you kiki, haha, and cavort on your 8th yacht because you wanted to put them out of work, God bless.
Right. We cannot see levels of unemployment like that and expect life to go on.
It just won't.
It just won't. It just won't. So I hope y'all are ready for the reckoning, but this is insane. If that projection is real and that many jobs get lost over the next few years.
It's not unsurprising, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
I'll never forget one time I asked Google, I literally Googled what day is today, and Google said today's Thursday, and it was actually Wednesday. The little AI summary was like, today is Thursday, April 8th or whatever. And I was like, really? Thursday? Like, I'm tripping. Finally went through the effort of like pulling up a calendar. Bitch, it is fully Wednesday. Like, it's shit like that. And y'all are depending on this. Like, okay, it's bad. It's bad and getting worse.
The last time I asked them anything.
Okay. And to finish things off this week, I'm going to pass my read. Pass the read like we used to. This one came in from someone who wants to be identified as a bitch over the shenanigans. And they write, it is Pride season again, so here's the annual reminder. Black queer pride promoters, stop booking homophobic and transphobic artists to perform at Black Pride events.
Jeez.
Yes, I'm talking about you, Daryl Wilson Promotions. Who in the year of our Lord, Jesus Christ, 2025, needed to hear Kaya perform My Neck, My Back at a DC Black Pride event celebration? Or any celebration for that fucking matter. There is nothing fun or liberating about Kaya. She is a trollop and an unapologetic homophobe, but we all been knew that. She spent her time attacking T.S. Madison's identity in a place that's supposed to be safe for Black queer folks. Let's not also forget the countless things she has said about Black gay men or people living with HIV. Correct. Y'all have got to be better. I know it's hard to resist the urge to be a pygmy for Black cis het has-beens, but I promise you that throwing your community under the bus for one day of validation and a photo op is not worth it. They do not care about us beyond getting a check. And I'm also looking at you, Young Miami. Well, Pride, especially Black prides, are supposed to be safe spaces for us to be ourselves and relish in the joy of being exactly who we were designed to be. In 2025, with all of the political attacks against Black queer folks, especially trans people, how dare y'all continue to invite these enemies into our spaces? Also, in catering to these has-beens, you overlook so many talented Black LGBTQ artists who could use the exposure and who could add to the authenticity of the space.
Damn.
Kaya and other entertainers like her do not give one fuck about Black queer people. I'm not asking. I'm telling y'all to do fucking better and stop selling us out. Signed, a bitch over the shenanigans. God damn it. And they said what the fuck they said.
I'm sorry. That's true.
Y'all booked Kaya.
I've never understood why promoters do that sometimes. But Kaya, bruh? First of all, I'm sure she was affordable, but
had to be in. That's not the point.
She's a terrible person.
Yeah.
But specifically to gay people, to trans people, she's like openly, I don't.
Oh yeah, wretched.
Furthermore, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm from Florida, and I still don't give a fuck to hear that bitch perform a goddamn thing live. They played K Wang in the club somewhere. I was like, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I was like, oh, I ain't heard this in a while, and it brought back like fond memories. But that's about it. If she was performing, I would have left.
Right. Because I don't support this bitch. I'm booing. We all finna be uncomfortable because I don't like this. Why the fuck would you book a transphobic bitch to perform at Black Pride?
Why are you even here?
We know why she's here. She's here for the check. Why did you niggas invite her? Why did you niggas invite her? Why is she? Who even thought Kaya's the bitch to come entertain the girls this June? What a horrible idea.
My thing too is that, like, for me, Pride doesn't have to have celebrity guest performances
at all.
Like, it doesn't have to have.
I don't need it.
OJ Heads performing. Oh, we're gonna bring out Sierra. Oh, we're gonna bring out Megan Thee Stallion. Like, all that shit is cool for sure. But to me, it's never been necessary, and it feels like sometimes, and because it happens so frequently, it's almost like they have to find somebody. And so sometimes you book guests that fall flat, or worse, shouldn't be booked at all because they're homophobic or they're transphobic. Like, but this person who wrote this letter actually made an excellent point, which is book the girls. Like,
right. The DC area don't have no Black queer artists.
Of course they do.
Of course they do. And if you need a headliner so bad, you need a what, bitch? If you don't call Deborah Cox and get the fuck on, like,
right?
If you don't bring Deborah Cox out here to do all her gay mixes,
was Tamia busy or
like? This evil bitch. You picked the worst bitches.
She's really something.
Yeah, fuck out of here, man.
She was so bitter that it took T.S. Madison and a trans woman specifically to get her little blog ass, fake ass, whack ass, flop ass voice heard.
Because we did not care.
So bitter that woman outshone you. All the time, that she helped rein you in, that she helped you gain some sort of business acumen when it came to being an actual personality, that she then went on to go and do things on her own while still being a part of your show and not being shady about it. You were so bent out of shape about the fact that this trans woman was way more sick than you, way more talented than you, funnier than you, prettier than you, and now far, far, far more successful than you. And you can see. You can. You should.
Because
you will forever be an angry, broke, rotten mouth bitch who can't go back to where she's from because don't nobody like you there.
You were famous for how many years before Madison? And this girl just came right in, being herself, being smarter than you, more resourceful than you, probably a better hustler than you, simply wanting it more than you do. And outshone you and moved on to bigger and better things, and you crashed out. And I mean, and it was suspect even when y'all was working together. She would say stuff. I'm like, don't like that. But who am I to speak over Madison? She right there, and she can obviously take care of herself. But yeah, it's pride. At this point, it's pride. Stop booking people who hate us to come entertain us. Because when I tell you I won't be there, I will not be there.
At least
I would rather you book Black gay people I've never heard of.
1 billion%. 1 billion%.
Because first of all, what if they find I deserve to look at them? Secondly, get your little talented Black ass up here and strum that guitar or play that keyboard, whatever it is you do. Come on over here and give us a show. I would much rather give my money to another Black queer person. Bitch, what if I actually end up loving the music? I go follow you. I download all your albums. I'm now we buying tickets to your show. Like, hello. You could actually, like this person said, be doing something for the community. Why else do we have a Black Pride? We can go to White Pride if we want to deal with bigoted, dumbass assholes. We want to deal with bullshit.
White Pride wouldn't even do that, though.
White Pride wouldn't book no transphobe. No, they would not. No, they not playing that. It's you bitches.
So, like, what is it giving? What
you think we just love anybody black? We don't.
We don't.
Did Kaya sell tickets? Did more people come because Kaya was coming? Now, if anybody is self-hating, it is black gays. So a lot of y'all probably did sign up to
do.
No, a lot of us about yourself.
A lot of the girls like Kaya because she's transphobic. No shade.
They agree with her. They fully agree with her. They even like the homophobia because there's part of them that hates themselves.
No, 1,000%. But why are you at Pride?
Like you, and you internalized all that to find somebody to fuck tonight.
Stupid.
Or in 5 minutes in the bathroom.
You stupid. That bitch definitely stupid. And both y'all hoes need to go home.
Oh, so thank you, bitch who's over it, for sending in that Pass the Read. Yes. If you have one, you can send it on over to us to really either email address, but that's passtheread@gmail.com. Yeah. And that'll wrap up this week's episode of the show. Thanks for checking us out. We're on social media at This Is The Read. Our website is thisistheread.com. Any other news or announcements from you this week?
No other news. I just wanted to say once again to Santino Casio, the man who stabbed Tory Lanez.
The king.
We're thinking of you in this time.
Bless him.
And the rest of the time that you have in prison, which is all of it.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, brother. And to the rest of you as well. We'll see y'all next week.